Oh my gosh, you guys are already throwing stuff at me. Hi guys, welcome. Yay. I see you're back, Cooper. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chrissy. Dongri. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you guys. You guys have been busy. I have been getting a lot more subscriptions. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I saw the how many people have watched um chapter 2, and I was like, okay, that's a lot. Yes, it works. As you can see, I finally put out the Mau Mau thing. Yes, I am playing Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3. So today. So that is the good thing. We are playing it. But like I do every single time, I do an hour of talking because if I don't, I will be distracted the entire stream and I will have things that I will be distracting myself. So I will this hour is dedicated to me going and talking about what the hell has happened for me in the past couple days. Um but yeah, I've been obsessed with the Man Child song by Sabrina Carpenter. I have that song is so fucking funny. It's hilarious. Also as you could see, I made um the Mau Mau throwable finally, so I pared it down. It was gonna be I had so many that I was like, oh, I want to do that one, and I want to do that one, and I want to do that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And then I got like too crazy about it, and then I realized, okay, Chrissy, chill out. You need to calm down. Thank you so much, Cooper. I needed to chill out. So I was like, okay, pick five. Pick five. You're allowed to pick five, and that's it. Five is fine. You don't need to have the whole gambit. Let me fix my tracking device. My tracking device is like there. Now my head's not tilting up weirdly. But like literally I was like I need to just pick five. So I did. I picked Mau Mau eating. One of Mau Mau excited. Mau Mau scornfully looking. Um, Another one of Mau Mau excited collecting herbs. And then the one of Jinshi when Mau Mau tells him that she took a man to the pleasure district on a date. His shocked expression. Um and because it's a lot less worse than it seems, right? Um, she did take him to the pleasure district. It's just he didn't spend you know bedtime with her. I wanted to come back today, so I finished my morning workout, ate my lunch, and slightly early so I could spend time with you in my on stream today. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, yes, I'll chill out. I will chill out. I'm very energetic. I've had my morning coffee. I also had my iron pills so I don't pass out from blood loss. Um Severe blood loss. So we don't want blood loss. So yes, took my iron gummies. My blueberry iron gummies. They're like blue gummies. There's I get two of them each day. And so yeah, I did that, and then if I didn't have enough caffeine, I also have these like an eye cream that I've been buying cuz I don't know why. On my one of my eyes, I think it's my right eye. I can't tell left and right. Um I have a problem with the texture underneath my eye. For some reason that the texture underneath one of my eyes gets scaly weirdly. And so I talked with the pharmacist, which the funniest thing is the pharmacy tech that is at my Publix that I go to happens to be someone I went to high school with. So he's a pharmacy tech. And I was just like, I'm like, hey, is this gonna solve the problem with my eye? And he's like looking it over and it's like, yeah, pick this one. So yeah, so it's very funny to be like, go to your local pharmacy and be like, hey Andy, how you doing? You know, are you gonna play Poppy's Playtime now or later on the stream? Like I said, I do an hour of it. So right now we're an hour six, minute six of it. People like to, a lot of people like to listen to me talk first, and also, like I said, I do it for my own benefit, because if I don't get out all these ideas of what's been going on in my day, I'm gonna get them out while I'm doing the stream, and you might not want. It's not gonna be as entertaining. I won't be as focused. I drink a matcha green tea and had a multivitamin pill for the morning. Then I'm having a plain oatmeal for breakfast, almond butter and plant based milk. Me, I just we had pizza yesterday because my sister's friend came over. So I decided to like eat one of the leftover pizzas. So I ate a cold pizza. Made myself an espresso, cafe bistelo as usual. So I drank some espresso and made myself a cafe con leche. So I did that. And then I was having a very awkward, weird morning. Cause like it everybody is still like recovering from like, in my house right now, everybody has a cold. So we don't know what the cold is, but everybody has a cold. And so I've been trying to stay away from my brothers because they mostly have the cold. I'm fine. I'm doing great, but they are sick. So it's an awkward thing because I'm like, are you doing okay? Are you dying? But I'm like, I have to say it, but I also don't want to get sick because I'm like, if I do get sick, then that means I might not stream for you guys for a long time. Because when I get sick, it takes a while. So I don't want to get sick. I only get sick like maybe once a year, but when I do, it usually takes a month or two for me to get better. Might have been something they caught when they went out yesterday. Yeah, it might have. I don't see you all. I see a random. Oh, yeah. Sorry. The virtual stream tends to like glitch out and not show, like sync up sometimes with what is happening with my scenes on the normal horizontal stream, so that sometimes happens. Thank you for letting me know though. Cuz I don't know, cuz I'm reading the chat off of StreamerBot because that one works better than Stream Elements. The Twitch side is fine. Hey, Sans1, welcome. Welcome. The same one. Brain. How did I go to Undertale with that? Sane one. The sane one. Yeah. That's my morning. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for telling me. So that way I was able to fix it very quickly because, for some, I have it linked in my systems, but for some reason that one is the only one that doesn't connect. Yeah. I'm here. But yeah, the so yeah, Twitch is I'm still hoping to get Twitch to affiliate soon. I'm really hoping. I'm just like, oh gosh, I just need to get 4 average viewers. If I could get 4 average viewers, that'd be amazing. Because then I could get affiliate, and then the the only thing is, it's only gonna benefit the Twitch audience because all that's gonna do is create channel points, and then channel points I could turn those into modded gameplay, because one of the things I want to do is do crowd control. I'm just glad I'm feeling better today. Yesterday I had to lay down due to my sinuses bugging me from the air pressure from the weather. I'm okay now. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm very happy that you're doing better. Unfortunately, my brothers, they're not allowed to lay down. They one of them has to go to college. So whenever one of us has to go to college, that takes a lot of transportation because we have to take like 2 trains and drive like 30 minutes to the train to get to school. And for one of my brothers, he likes to take the bus. So if he takes the bus, that means that that's an hour of taking the bus, then taking two trains to then get to the our campus. So it's a very far college for us. And he has to go. And of course, he's sick, so he doesn't want to get up. By the way, how was your day? It's been going well. I've been doing good. I drank my coffee. I've been chilling. I talked with my dad. He's having an interesting morning as well because he just decided he just decided to do a job, right? And then what happened is like the architect decided to plagiarize his plans off of my dad's designs. And that's that's slightly concerning because my dad's an electrician. Now, my dad doesn't mean his plans are not are bad. His plans actually work out. But the problem is if you're an architect, your whole job is to make sure everything is structurally sound. My dad's job is to just make sure it passes the permitting department. So the fact is that this architect decided, oh yes, I'm going to plagiarize the whole plans and not actually look it over. And that's not a good thing. So my dad's like currently worried because he's like, how's this gonna go? But yeah, so that's going on right now with my dad. And he's trying to sort that out. Who's the main character of Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3? I believe it's Catnap. Catnap is the major um is a is the major antagonist for this chapter. And we have the smiling critters. He's an electrician. But he's an electrician contractor. So that means that you can contract him for stuff to build stuff. But his main purpose is to do the electrical. So he does that. So he often operates on rich people homes, celebrities homes. Hey Randy. Um, my dad has worked on a couple of celebrities' houses. He even fixed a house's gate for MTV Cribs. So that happened once. And the guy, just to tell you, the guy that was doing this, the gate broke down that day. These rich people will have their own electrician that lives on site most of the time, or lives very close. And so what happens is that guy was on vacation. Um, and basically they called my dad up because my dad has 5 stars, so you're gonna call the best electrician in the game, obviously. And so, random question: have you ever taken the Myers-Briggs personality test? Yes, but I don't remember what the result was. I took it so long ago, and also I am completely different to who I am now compared to who I was when I took it, because I took it back when I was in high school. So like I took it way back when I was younger, like when I was like 18. Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago. Um but yeah, so I haven't taken it in a long time, and I'm a completely different person because back then I had severe depression. I was in a severe depressive cycle, and so I couldn't really go and like do I really wasn't thinking straight at that time. I was going through a really bad job that I was stuck in. I felt trapped at that moment in my life. So so my answers might have been a little different compared to now where I'm a lot happier. I enjoy what I'm doing, and generally I'm a lot chiller of a person now comparably. But yeah, my dad has so back to what I was saying. My dad has so when my dad worked on the MTV Cribs thing, the guy's electrician was out on vacation. So what happened is that he decided, I bet it's INTP. I don't know what that means. I literally, like I said, I haven't done it in a long time, so I wouldn't know like if you're able to describe the meaning, of what that's supposed to be my guest. I don't know. I I've taken so many tests, like, to be honest, I've taken so many psychology tests, so many like intelligence tests, and like my IQ tests. I've just like they blend together at this point. I'm just like that I there's a reason that's a chapter in my life, cuz like oh my gosh, like I met with so many psychologists. My mentor was my psychologist at the moment at that time. Um which was weird. The new Resident Evil looks great. We're going back to Raccoon City. Yes, I'm excited about that. I'm actually thinking about maybe doing Resident Evil after Poppy, or maybe even like I even was entertaining maybe doing like Five Nights at Freddy's, but I would put it to a vote. No, we're not doing that, Cooper. Nope. Nope. That is not a safe thing to do to that's not a safe thing to ask about. um but yeah. Um but basically I was thinking about doing like Five Nights at Freddy's, and Resident Evil is like a very classic old video like horror game. Like it used to be like zombies, but now it's kind of like turned into parasitic monsters. I think that's the best way I could describe it. Like, because it's really hard to describe Resident Evil at this point because the monsters have just gone out of control. Just think parasitic mold at this point in like the timeline, but like it used to be zombies. Yeah, I think that's the best way I could explain it. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing Five Nights at Freddy's eventually. But obviously I'm gonna put it up to a vote for you guys, so you guys will get to choose that in the next vote. Bioweapons. Why is the axolotl from the random screen right next to you? That's because that's my streamer pet. So if you are on Twitch, you're able to play mess with my stream pet. So my stream pet through Twitch, you're able to go and pet it, give it cookies, give it love, make it angry, make it dance, do all the things that you want to do. But it only works on the Twitch side. It doesn't work on the YouTube side because I am right now contacting the creator of the streamer pet to hopefully get get more ability to use it for you guys to like do more with it on the YouTube side, but until then I don't have the abilities to like be able to have the YouTube audience play with Shelly. That's our little axolotl's name, Shelly. Shelly is adorable. She is an axolotl. Her name is based off of Frankenstein, because Mary Shelley, the writer of Frankenstein, and consider axolotls can rip their body parts apart, cannibalize them, but also rip them apart and then reattach them and put them back together. That's why I call her Shelley, because she's basically Frankenstein when you think about it. Introvert and intuitive thinking, perceiving, and INTP are usually people that are like cerebral activities from like playing video games and problem solving. Yeah, that's about right. Um, I'm like my whole thing is like pattern recognition, and I love writing. That's why I do writing streams, and I really enjoy like I like video games. And enjoy that. Guillermo del Toro, um, Frankenstein looks awesome. I haven't checked the video footage of it yet, but the thing is that I never trust a trailer, especially with horror movies, because the problem is that it could look really good, but if it doesn't have any be like background story or anything like that, something running in the background, it kind of falls flat. like there's only a couple of them where I could say they're really good, and the ones that are really good I tend to like gravitate towards them. Like anything written by Diablo Cody is really good. Oh my gosh, Diablo Cody knows how to write. Like she is the one script writer that if it's written by her, I automatically go to the theater because she actually writes something with a actual fucking thematic story. She does something with it. It's not just scary monster, ooh, with mental illness, yay! You know, it's not just that. It's always like there's multiple running thematic things are going on, like Jennifer's Body. Jennifer's Body is an amazing breadth of work. It talks about the toxicity of friendships. It talks about how, you know, codependency and how that could be toxic for people. It also talks about the idea of the pretty girl that never gets enough. Oh, thank you for following. Thank you for following. Oh my gosh. Oh man, yay. I'm so happy. Mine is ISTP. Just to be fair about it, since I do a lot of physical activities, sometimes play video games. Besides doing that, involved activities are hands-on. I'm not really a hands-on person. I challenge you to what? What do you challenge me? What are you challenging me to? What? I need more information, dude. But yeah, I do. I'm the closest thing I have to a hands-on activity that I love doing, like a lot, is playing musical instruments. That's the closest thing I got. Like I have the goal that I want to learn all the instruments, all, just because I want to be able to have that as like the thing of like, yes, I could pull it out of my pocket and be like, yes, I could play any instrument. You know, something weird like that. You know, something funny like that. I think it's infinitely more hilarious if I could just be like, I walk up one day and they're like, "Oh, do you play piano?" And then I'm able to play a whole sonata. Bro, is this your OC next to the axolotl? Yes. So this my whole model, I hand painted everything on the model. The only thing I didn't do is the necklace. Necklace I bought. But everything on this model is hand painted, hand rigged. I have done everything to this model. I am buying more clothes for the model because it takes me too much time to like make the clothes. As you can see, just this outfit alone, this is multiple outfits layered onto each other, and this took like a week of work to get just the shirt and the undershirt done. Imagine if it was something more. But the hair, I'm constantly tweaking and I'm constantly like redrawing the highlights on it and everything. And I've just been working on it. The eyebrows are hand painted as well. And I hand painted the face texture. Thank you so much. I love doing art. I used to be a competition artist. Like I won competitions. Like I used to compete in art competitions till I was like I would say 14. I was 14 when I stopped. Um and the last art competition I did, you made yourself look very nice from working on it. Yeah, it took me a long time. You could see my first videos like on YouTube. My first YouTube videos, you could see where I started cuz I was used to traditional drawing and not digital drawing. So over the course of a year, I taught myself the why does your OC have orange hair? Multiple reasons. One, my hair technically I technically have blonde hair that reflects pink, but I really didn't like how it looked when I put it on the model. because it looked very dull and lifeless. So what I did was I just turned up the saturation to its max level and just decided, you know what, I'll have orange hair. And I liked how the orange hair looked. And personally, on myself, it looks nicer, when I actually wear orange wigs. So I just decided, you know what, orange is for me. Also, the other reason why is that thematically, whenever you see like an anime character or a normal character or anything like that with orange hair, it already tells you psychologically who they are. So psychologically, if you think of all the people in anime and stuff like that have like red hair or orange hair, they tend to be very energetic, excitable. They tend to go and talk really, really fast, and they also tend to like be very, very like direct, right? So that all describes, my style of talking and how I am and everything. So it also thematically my hair goes with it. So that's also why. Who is your favorite rapper? I have multiples. Obviously classic Eminem. Really like Eminem. Magnolia Park is really good. They're a rock rap band, but I tell you, they're really, really, really good. Another one that is pretty decent. 21 Pilots is one. They're not really rap that much anymore. But they're pretty okay. In that category. I I'm blanking on another one that I'm thinking of that is like more underground rap. Ah, shoot, I'm forgetting the name. Jeez. But yeah, I have a whole I have them on a playlist somewhere. I'm just like I'm forgetting them like right now. I'm blinking on the name. But like I've been trying to find more like I'm someone that I like rappers when they have like a good rock sound behind them personally. Like I'm not someone that really likes like the hip hop trap beat type thing. I have brown hair, but I prefer Juice World over Eminem, and that's fair. That's definitely fair. Um, you know, not a, Eminem's not for everyone. Um, you have to. Eminem's one of those where you have to like acknowledge that most of it, his style of like writing is trolling the audience. And if you know he's trolling the audience, it works. But if you don't know he's trolling the audience, it then gets a little bad. It's a little hard to listen to. So you have to know when, like, yeah, there are times where you can tell where he's like saying something very truthful, and then if you listen to his music long enough, versus when he's actually trolling the audience and he's talking about something out of his ass. That is something of why I listen to it. I usually listen to 80s new retro music, especially new retro when the genre is shred wave, which is the modern rock and metal and synth wave mixed together. I personally I love like metal music. Rodney Roderick from Falling in Reverse, pretty good. I've been liking his new stuff. I am timid to call him a rapper though because some some people they don't like to consider him a rapper because he's in metal music. So I have a smoothie just so you know. That's totally fine. I'm not a smoothie person though. Um but yeah. But that's why I'm timid to call him a rapper because even though he does rap on similar in terms of cadence to Eminem, and he does have really good new stuff. A lot of people don't considering him in that category. I also love I love metal. I love like pop punk. Obviously, it's where I grew up in the emo times. So of course, being a emo person when I was younger, I'm obviously gonna love like, Paramore, My Chemical Romance, Evanescence, the classics. But I also like old rock. I love Queen. I love Def Leppard. I love bluegrass country. I'm one of those where I'm all over the place. You'll always catch me with something all over the place. But one of the things that is a common through line of all of the music I like is, can you tell a joke in a song? If what you are saying, you could do it in the funniest way possible and describe it in the funniest way possible. I love your song immediately. I love it. Pink Pony Club, top tier. I also like Manchild because it's hilarious. The fact that the whole song, she could have done a heartbreaking ballad about how this guy broke her heart again, and she told him multiple times not to go and cheat on her, and he didn't. She could have done that, but what she did was like, nope, you're stupid. That was the whole song, and that's what I love about it. It's hilarious, and I was absolutely laughing and cackling singing along to that song. It's just like I was having the time of my life enjoying that song. There's other songs that I'm like, when it rains it pours is another one where I find it hilarious because the whole thing is him like winning like a bunch of different sweepstakes and radio raffles and stuff like that, and being like, stick it to you, Cheryl. Like, that's my favorite thing. That's my absolute favorite type of thing in the world. If I could have the most jokiest song ever, the same realm, but barely an artist, all the way, Jacksepticeye. Love it. It's hilarious. It scratches that same itch. Like, if you could make the funniest music, I will love you for it because it's funny. I'm back. Sorry about that. That's totally fine. But yeah, I love jokey music. It's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. If there could be a whole genre, I'll take it. But unfortunately, comedian music is not very common and not celebrated enough. Like Tim Minchin. Like, no one talks about him, but he's funny as hell. Like, and he also has the most endearing Christmas song. My favorite Christmas song is from this comedian. It's so beautiful. White Wine in the Sun. If you haven't listened to it, please do. It's amazing. Like, it's my favorite Christmas song because it's not about Christmas. That's why I like it. It's awesome. Another one that I enjoy is obviously Lou Burger. Lou Burger, awesome. I love Giant Bird in a Man Suit. That's just a vibe. Whenever I need a time to listen to something stupid, I will put on Giant Bird in a Man Suit, and I will be enjoying my time acting stupid in the kitchen while I am making my coffee. That is what I'll do. It's enjoyable, it's hilarious, and it's short. I also love If I Could Be a Disney Princess. That one's awesome too. That one's funny. White People Taco Night, awesome too. Lou Burgers just in general, they're a vibe. They're definitely a vibe. You're planning on being a rapper? Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you know. But yeah, like, I love jokey music. It's just so fucking funny. Like, especially when it gets dark. When it gets dark and hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, I love, I have a weird, another one that I really love that also is jokey and just came out is Leave Me Alone by Renee Rapp. Oh my gosh. Like, the jokes in that song. Like, the fact that she comments about the fact that she left the show, Sex Lives of, College Girls, and she comments about the fact that they stopped having sex in the show after she left. I'm I'm already doing what I like after figuring out what works for me. That's good. For me, I'm still figuring out some things. Like I'm someone that I'm still trying to figure out. Like I figured out obviously my model. I figured out what I like about my model, what I like to have on my model, and I figured out the things I like to implement. But I haven't figured out, what content do you guys like me me doing? Like I haven't figured that part out quite as tunely. I know people like me playing Stardew and sometimes cutesy games, but I haven't really figured out the real like fine tuning it down yet. And I'm hoping one day I'll figure it out. But it's taking a while. But that and also refining my other favorite activity of writing in a way that you guys will find the most entertaining. Snoop Dogg, I just don't listen to really that much. Snoop Dogg is like one of those where he um he he kind of like his time in music came before I was born, like way before I was born. And his resurgence happened way after I was the target demographic. So by the time I've listened to a couple of the things he's done, but I haven't really like resonated it with it, if you know what I mean. So like yes, I know about Snoop Dogg and his music, but I'm not really like I'm not attached to it personally. Trying to scratch my neck. Um you saw my neck get my head gets stuck. If I put my head too low, my model gets stuck in my boobs. Which is hilarious. Um but yeah, speaking of my hair, and my neck, I recently changed my shampoo and my parents were like, "Oh my gosh, what have you done to your hair? Your hair looks a lot better." Because my hair has really, like, it's really, really frizzy. It's always frizzy. It's very curly. And I have a lot of issues, with my hair. Um, because it's had issues with growing. I have parts where it doesn't grow. On my head, like the back of my head doesn't grow. Um, it didn't start growing till like maybe 2 years ago, so I don't know what happened. Maybe some hormonal change happened. I don't know. But so my hair doesn't really grow like normally, like it should. But I've been like trying to do things to improve my health and do everything like that. And I changed my shampoo recently and to like CeraVe shampoo, not sponsor, just changed shampoo. But my hair got like really silky and less frizzy. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, your hair's all silky and frizzy and like your curls look nice and everything." And I was like, "Yeah, I just changed shampoos." So, I also like changed my stuff to like silk pillowcases and I wear my hair in like a skull cap. So, it could also be that stuff too. So, I don't know, but I'm doing something right. Um, were you eating or taking supplements with nicotine in it too? I've taken every supplement that you would think of before I did it. I switched pillowcases and started changing my shampoo. Like I have literally changed all of it. I have tried everything. I've tried the ones for cancer patients. I've tried the ones that are like, "Oh, these are the miracle cure-all supplements." The ones at Publix, the ones that are at like the other grocery chains. I've tried everything before I did this. Didn't really work. And then all I did was just, okay, I'm just gonna change my pillowcases to be silk and just change my stuff, my conditioner and shampoo to being ones that are hydrating, and all of a sudden my hair looks nice. So I don't know, maybe that was it. I think that might be it, but I don't know. It might be a multitude of factors, like I'm not stressed anymore, so I am not stressing out and having bald spots, you know. I've never played it before. I've watched playthroughs of it, but it's been so long since I have that I haven't, like, I don't have a recent memory of it. Um, Even niacin helps for blood flow. It's, my problem is not blood flow. The problem is that my blood doesn't want to make itself because I have drank too much coffee in my life that um my blood supply is very low. So it's not about the blood flow, it's about the blood supply. I don't have a lot of blood to begin with. So it's kind of like, sure, the movement of the blood would be nice, but if the container's not full, it's not gonna work. Oh, you're gonna play Poppy's Playtime chapter 3? That's cool. I personally, I only did this one because I voted. You guys voted, and I can't wait to see what you guys vote for in the next vote. I'm coming up with what is probably going to be in the next vote because, like I said, I've been like, I want it to be a horror game because I'm testing a theory of mine that you guys really like me playing horror games because I'm hilarious. And I make the scary stuff funny. So I'm trying something new. I'm trying something new and I'm playing more horror games because those tend to do well more often than the other stuff. So I'm gonna try something new, but it's gonna. I just want to see, if you guys like that stuff. A poll on the channel post. Yeah, what I do is I will go and I'll do a channel post, where you guys can vote on it. I'll let you guys know about it, like like through like a short, or I'll let you know on stream ahead of time when that's about to happen. And then I do it. But yeah, so I'd always do that because I rather go and have it. Oh, someone got banned. I don't know what happened. Um, I do it like that because then if I did it in a stream, there's some people that don't attend the stream that won't have a chance to vote. So I rather put it as a post and then direct everyone to it, and then the most amount of people have the biggest amount of chance to go and vote as much as possible. And I've been doing that for the longest time, and a lot of the votes, after I've done a vote, a lot of people really like what they've chosen. So it gives me a sense of control because I choose 3 of them. I choose what 3 things I'm okay with playing. But then also it gives you guys a sense of, choice too, because then you guys get to have the fun of, okay, choose your own adventure. Yeah, that's totally fine, Cooper. That's totally fine. But yeah, so it gives you guys some freedom to do what you want. But gives me the ability to prepare ahead of time. So I do it like that. But yeah, another one I was thinking about doing was Edith Finch. What Remains of Edith Finch, because that one's another one that I thought of doing because it's technically horror, like more of a psychological horror, but I don't know how that one will go. But if you guys will like that one, we'll see. But yeah, so I've been checking on that one, seeing if I want to do it or not. Of shorts. I was looking at some of your shorts yesterday. Oh, that's wonderful. I've been trying to make some new ones because the problem is it's hard for me to determine what you guys will like as a short because all the videos before these two that I just posted that are the Poppy's Playtime, there wasn't enough traffic like soon enough for me to find out what parts you guys like the most because I find out when it spikes in the viewer retention. But because it it doesn't allow you to see the metrics until like 150, which is weird. It's really hard for me to find out. So for me, I only make the short videos for the streams when I've edited the video because then I just choose what I think is the funniest. You could play Yandere Simulator. I've never heard of that one. Like I've heard of Me Side. It's like I think a Yandere one, but I'll check it out. Um, but yeah, like I I I'm working on shorts. I'm also trying to work on some skits, but skits take a very long time to make because it's a lot of animation, it's a lot of things to do, and it's not like very simple to do. Like it would probably be more simple if I was someone that was like, "Oh yes, I'm a face cam person," and I like would just stand with like a wig like everybody else does. Like stands with a wig in their car and just like talks on one side of the car, then flips their phone and is like, "This is the other side of the car," and does the thing. I barely know what that is. I don't. I think I think I have an idea, but I don't at the same time. Like I'm like I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it's right. But yeah. Um but yeah, so it would probably be easy if I did skit content like a face cam person, but it's so hard to do it with a model because I don't have hands. My hands don't work. So because my arms don't work with the model because I don't own a leap motion controller, I can't control my arms on the model. So all I could do is just turn my body and talk. And even the talking doesn't sync up. So it's hard because then it makes it very limited for me to do in terms of shorts because I can only really do like a talking video. And it's hard because I want to do more bigger content, but my models are not ready for that. I've made the models for when I am finally ready for them. I made Shane from Stardew. I made Haley from Stardew. I made Emily. I made the Stardew's characters basically. Um, and I created some OC characters for when I eventually put out my original stories. Because I eventually do plan to do shorts of my original stories for you guys. But it's the problem is that I just don't like right now in terms of the motion I don't have it yet. Don't play it. It's something in Japanese culture from person obsessed with protecting their love interest no matter what is probably not allowed on Twitch. Yeah, true. Because I avoid NSFW stuff for the most part. I don't want to go and anger the algorithm or anything like that. I will do dark shit. Don't get me wrong. I will talk about dark stuff. I am not someone that is will mince words or be pretty, but when it comes to NSFW stuff or when it comes to something where there's nudity or anything like that, I don't do it. I don't do it. That is not the type of streams I do. I actually that's part of the reason why it's a little hard for me to pick horror games because horror games, a lot of them love the shock value of, oh yes, let's have a naked character get like messed up. The Outlast series can't do it because if you remember Outlast, there's a lot of naked people in that one. Um, and it's so it makes my job a little harder because then I have to be very picky. I have to be very picky on which ones I choose to do. because if I'm not picky, then that could be a problem. And it's not the type of streamer I am. I'm not a person that likes to do content like that. But yeah, let me. I was just checking on the numbers of how everybody's doing because I don't want stuff to disconnect and then I don't know it's disconnected. That's happened before, where stuff has disconnected. Eliminate your rivals in Yandere Simulator. Like I said, I would have to do research um about I do research about all the games that you guys give me. So you can send it to me, but if I don't like if it doesn't get chosen, that is the reason why it might not get chosen. Because like I said, if I evaluate it and deem it's not something that is good for my channel, I'm not gonna play it because I'm not gonna risk that. I'm just not that creator. But yeah. So basically, I have other stuff I've been doing. I went I went in my pool yesterday. I was like, oh, I was like, basically, I wasn't planning on going in the pool. I'm not someone that really goes in the pool unless it's at night. I do night swimming, but I didn't feel like doing it. All you would do is just send me like the link on Steam. But yeah. But I was going and I went in the pool yesterday because my little brother, he wanted someone to play with him in the pool, and I was like, I'll do it. It's sun is setting, so it's like the right time. I don't have to put on sunscreen. Because I'm the type of fair skin where my skin is so pale that it burns very quickly, even with sunscreen. Even with sunscreen, I still burn. So sunscreen is I don't go outside. So what I decided but I decided to go in the pool yesterday cuz I was like, well, the sun's going down. I'm not at risk of getting burnt, and personally, I haven't been in the pool in a long time. I don't mind doing it. So I went in the pool, and this kid decided to be like, okay, Chrissy, can you like go and take me to the end of this pool and back? He rode my, like, I did a piggyback thing with him where he rode my back till I got to the end and then came back and he was like, okay, I'm ready to get out of the pool. I'm like, seriously? I literally just got in and that's all you wanted? I just got in the pool. Like, and he's like, Chrissy, can I go and can we go and watch Sonic 3 together? I'm like, no. You asked me to be in this pool. I'm gonna stay in this pool. I'm gonna stay in this pool. You asked me to be in this pool. It's like, but it's getting dark. And I'm like, I don't care. I will be in the pool. You can leave. But so yeah, I stayed in the pool. I hung out in the jacuzzi and chilled out till when it got really, really dark, and then I left. I usually stay outside of the sun for 10 to 20 minutes, then I go back inside. Yeah, that's too much time for my skin. My skin is so pale. I'm like translucent. Um, Especially when I accidentally forget to take my iron pills. Hey Shady, welcome. Hey, I just started playing Poppy. Like I just started. I started playing Poppy like a couple days ago. So, I'm doing pretty good in catching up. So, don't fault me. But yeah, we got 5 more. Don't worry. For those of you who are waiting for me to play the gameplay, we got 5 more minutes, and then I'm going back to it. Don't worry. Um, but yeah, so I went in the pool, I hung out, and then I got out, did some stuff for the channel, and then I chilled out. Just started rereading the Apothecary Diaries novels because I rewatched up to episode 5, and then I reread the manga up to where episode 5 is. But now I'm redoing. Had you played chapter 4? No. I haven't played it yet. So I will play it after I finish chapter 3, but I made sure strategically not to watch anything for chapter 4, so I would be shocked. Um I I okay, I own a dog. I own a dog, but I vibe better with cats. If you get what I mean. Like dog, I have a very cozy dog, but the dog and me chill vibe very well only because it acts like a cat. Like my dog acts like a cat. It's chill. It like sits on your lap. You could pet him and he's chill. He'll be calm. But he's not like super excited unless you like really get him worked up. Cuz he's a mix of a like a Yorkie and a black lab. And so he looks like a Yorkie, but he's got the temperament of a black lab, and also looks like a ball of smoke. So that. Hi, Pika. Welcome, Pika. Cheese. But yeah, Pika, welcome. But yeah, so that's why I vibe. I vibe with my dog, only because he acts like a cat. That is really what it is. I'm good. I'm doing good. Um, let's see. Yeah. Sorry, I had to check something. But yeah, I'm doing good. We're about to start in 2 minutes. We're gonna start chapter 3, and then we'll get into the chaotic fest that's gonna be. But yeah, I am just talking about my day and how everything's been going. Talking about everything from MTV Cribs to my dad's electrical job getting plagiarized and everything. Uh, but yeah, um, but I I'm just trying to get everything my life together right now. I'm in that transitional moment. I love the OC. Thank you. Thank you. I made it myself. Everything's hand painted and nicely crafted and rigged. I have other rigs for it. So I'm right now working on the rig of it without the mask. So eventually you guys will get to see the new version of that. Because I have an old one that I posted, but that one is like with the 3.0 design. Actually, I think, yeah, it's the 3.0 design. It's a 3.0 design, and this version of my model is the 3.8 design. Actually, no, 3.9 design. Because I recently updated it. To adjust where the eyes are. So I'm on 3.9 in terms of the version design that I've created for this. Hey, BNM Gamer, welcome. But yeah, I'm trying to buy more outfits because oh my gosh, they take so much time. They take too much time. Especially, and I'm trying new hairstyles because I want to go and like try something new with the hair once in a while. Once in a while I would just want to be like, "Okay, let's do something new." But yeah, but this is the OG hair that I designed that I love wearing. It's cute. It's how it is. I based my design off of how I visualize myself as. So, makes me wonder what a 3D version of you would look like. This is the 3D. Like this is not 2D. This is 3D. This is me. I pan painted this 3D model. This is wholly 3D. Um, but yeah, this is a 3D model, but it's painted to look similar to how a 2D model would look. Um, so I did all the shadow work. It's really hard to do it when it's a 3D model because you have to keep in mind of all the angles. So yeah, you think it's a 2D model? No, I hand painted everything down to the freckles. Like if I were to zoom in on my model has freckles and wrinkles. Yeah, I I that's part of the reason why I did it. So like even like you see the shoulder, the shadow, that I had to like paint that. Um the eyebrows, they have little specks of different hairs like that I individually like point 0.3 size just like individually placed on my brow line. The nose I hand painted. I hand painted that. I did all the shadow work and I did the nostrils and everything like that. The neck, if without the necklace, I have all my birthmarks. So I have a bunch of birthmarks of like dot. I have a dot in the middle of my neck. Because I replicated my body down to a T. Because like I said, this is an idealized how I visualize myself when in my own mind. Like when I visualize myself, this is what I see. Like so this isn't the embodiment of who I am. Like I didn't base it off of any idea. I just went with okay, who am I? Seems like you like realism too. Most of my traditional artwork is realism, just with cartoony features. That's what I do and why I won a lot of art competitions when I was younger because I was doing realism very young. Um I I I was part of a elite drawing class when I was in 5th grade. They took whoever were the best drawers in the elementary school and they took us to work with a experienced drawer who used to work for Disney. And so we they taught us how to draw realism. And so I did still life and did that because they wanted us to get into the most renowned art school in our area. They wanted the brownie points basically for the school. So that's what happened. So they took the 5 of us. They chose 5 kids out of this whole school and they they had us do it that way. And I was one of them. I did that. I worked with this guy. He ended up being my middle school teacher eventually because I studied under his protege and he came in once in a while and his protege taught us for this class. And then and even though I didn't get into the biggest art school, I ended up studying under this guy. And this guy was the coolest guy, the coolest art teacher. This guy, to quiet down the class, he would play his electric guitar. This guy, his daughter did artwork for the White House. This guy was from Paris. He was a French dude. Like, with like a Chinese wife and like sweetest guy, but absolutely hilarious. And he let us paint on the school's walls. Like by the end of my time, we had painted the whole 2nd floor with murals of anime characters and just basically think anime characters and cartoon characters and all these pop culture characters put into classic art pieces. So like the Monets put into Van Gogh pieces. Like, oh, thank you for subscribing. But put into these iconic pieces. And that's what we did. And we did murals all across it. And we painted it as if the art room was infecting the rest of the class, the rest of the floor. And so we did that. and he was just a really cool guy. He was chill. He let us like do whatever the fuck we wanted in art class. We were like we got free reign as long as we did it based upon whatever the topic was of the art class, and he saw significant growth. He was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." But he was just awesome. He was amazing. I learned under him, and then like he ended up also being my high school art teacher as well. And so I continued to study under him, and yeah, so that's why my art style is the way it is. He was the last teacher I worked with who submitted my art. The last art piece that I submitted to a competition, it ended up getting into the mayor's office, and it stayed in the mayor's office, like in his office, for 3 years. For 3 years. My art piece, my portrait that I painted, like with like pastels and color pencils and everything like that, it was in the mayor's office for 3 years. And like, that's, I, the fact, and that was because I did a competition where it was like, oh yeah, paint yourself in like what future profession you want to do when you grow up, right? Yeah, I'm going to after this rant. After this rant, I will. Um, let me paint my paint. We want you to paint yourself in how you see yourself in the future 10 years from now, right? And I was like, okay. So what I did was I, of course, painted a picture of me on a stage singing, because that was before my dreams were crushed. Um, and so I painted that. It got first place. I got $500, an origami set, which is weird. And like I got like a gift certificate for at an art studio. So that happened. Um so yeah, I won a lot it but yeah, so basically it stayed in the mayor's office for like 3 years. I eventually got it back. Like eventually. Yeah, that's right. It should be. Um I know. It's been over an hour. I know. That's why I'm ending my rant. Pretty soon, Cooper. Um, but yeah. But basically, that's I got that for my troubles, and I won a couple of other competitions at like state fairs and stuff like that. I have like a bunch of ribbons from just different art pieces that I worked on when I was younger. And yeah, maybe one day I'll do a stream where I just show you guys all the art pieces. I've cut them up so they fit in a reasonable size. So like even the award-winning ones, I cut them to be smaller because I was like, I can't fit this giant portrait, and I have it like stuck in the back of my closet. So might as well do that for my troubles. But let's get into the game. There we go. Did it glitch out on the YouTube side? Let me see. Let me let me see. Game capture. I think it glitched out on like the game capture. Let me fix it for the virtual audience because the virtual audience is not going to be able to see if it's that tiny. Edit. Oh yeah, let me unlock it. And then how was it to do this? I don't want to take too much time, so let me 800. 1,000. $11,000. And that's good enough. Maybe a 11,050. Yeah, good enough. And then we'll do 8,000. 1,000. Yeah, good enough. We're just gonna make the size just a little wider for them so they could see. Because it wouldn't be fair for them to be like, oh, I want to watch, and then they don't get to watch. So, oh my gosh, what happened to my eyebrows? I am trying to find the button where it's stuck. Okay. There. Fixed. We are fixed. Okay. I know. I chose the ears because we were going to play chapter 3. Oh, what's my favorite part of my OC? Personally, it's the mask because it's an inside joke. The mask is an inside joke. And it's part of my lore of my internal self. That's the best way I could describe it. Okay, everything looks good. Let me do one last final check to see everything is, not exploding. Yes, this is doing good. Let's check the other one. Other one. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Yes, you are. You are doing good. That is a good thing. Okay, and let's check on Twitch. And Twitch is doing good. Okay, everybody's doing great. That's good. Okay. So, now we can proceed. Okay. Sound. Okay, let's make sure that everything is... I think I adjusted this, but let me make sure that it's adjusted. No, it's not. It did not keep my adjustments. Cool. That's not a good thing. So we're just gonna fix this real quick. We're gonna put it all on low. 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 Don't die or catnap. I don't know what this means. And view distance. Low. Yay. We'll just put low. And then if we need to fix it later, we'll fix it later. Yes. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks good. How did it keep some of these and then not keep others? I will never understand it. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back. Yes. Apply new settings. Yes! Okay. Now it should be good. New game.
What's the time?
Playtime!
Yeah, time! This is giving me Care Bears flashbacks. And not the good way. Kind of looks like a gotcha. Yeah! I could see it.
The wind's really scary.
This reminds me of the Care Bears movie.
We'll be okay, guys. I promise. All winds blow away. Eventually.
Why are you scared? Is this your first time? Hey, Jet Jet! Is this your first time experiencing weather? Okay, that's not nightmare fuel. Okay, that just got worse.
Please, help us go to sleep, Catnap.
Why are they creepier when they're smiling?
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Like, any child would be disturbed by this. Oh my gosh, they're on Molly. Nope, LSD. Do you like Gacha Life or like I do? I like, I love, Genshin Impact.
What you've seen here is Playtimeco's own Smiling Critters, a limited series cartoon meant to celebrate the release of the toys sharing its
Is this
name.
a forecast saying that they're scared of it?
Sparked by the inclusion of one key member. This is Catnap. And like the others of his line, you just pull his little tail and...
okay, that's not a good...
However, parents across the
not a good mechanism of dispersal.
Strange and often violent nightmares.
To be fair,
And
old
beside
toys
them,
look creepy.
their
Yes,
little
but
catnap.
the fact that you pull the
Now,
tail,
with controversy growing,
doesn't that
Playtime
give
Co. has announced the
innuendo?
recall of all catnap toys from the Smiling Critters line. His image cleared from all promotional material. But damage already done, will disappearing be that easy? The exact cause of these incidents still unknown.
It just,
Only one
the
thing
eyes
appears
just stare into
glaringly
your
certain.
soul.
Your children are not safe with catnap.
I got creepy toys, don't worry, from when I was younger. Not a very good toy design, to be honest. I do agree. Oh, we're right in it. Okay, Catnap, we found your lair. This is giving Grinch vibes. You know, in the movie The Grinch, when he just jumps into the garbage disposal to go to Mount Crumpet? Oh, find a way out. Okay, I wasn't expecting to, like, go and work on this so fast. Come on. Give me it. Okay, do I go in here? Yes. Okay, this is a thing. Okay, I safe, I think. Am I safe? Okay. Trying to figure out where do I go now. Come on. Catnap is 22 feet. Come on, I need it. Did I accidentally make this? Do I just... Can I just... Am I gonna have to figure out how to climb this shit? This is... No. Okay, so definitely not that way. Grab the ledge. The ledge. Okay. Look around for objects to pull yourself up. Okay. Ow! Okay. Alright. Okay, what the fuck? Now it's became like Portal. Remember this room from Portal? Okay. Okay, so now I got an idea. I need to jump from here. And then onto here. Okay. Okay. Got it. I remember Portal, so I understand what I'm supposed to do here. No! That's not what I wanted! Okay, I'm gonna have to cheese it. Oh, thank you! Oh, wait, what the fuck? What did I do? Oh man, I have to start over. Why do I have to start over? Okay, go in. Let me go in here. This. See the ledge. Go up. Yes. Go here. Oh, I got crushed? That's what happened? Oh. I didn't understand that. Okay. Okay. I won't cry. Ain't that type of streamer. I don't get sentimental. Okay. The only thing is I'm frustrated because I'm like, come on. Ah, fuck. Come on. Ah, fuck. Come on. I did it the first time. That's what's frustrating. Is that I did it the first time. Okay, come on. Come on, come on. Ah. I did it the first time. Hopefully they fix the bugs for this chapter. Yeah, I really hope. Because I did see it when it was going through its buggy phase. So I hope that it is like fixed as well. Oh. I got on it the first time. And that's what's frustrating. I'm able to get it on it the first time, and yet... Okay, I got it. Okay, I did it. I just have to be at the very edge of it. Okay. And then... Yes! Okay, we did it! We did it! But yeah, I saw it when it was, like, going through its buggy phase, the original time. Like, the first... When it had just come out. So, like, years ago. Interact. Okay, what's the interactable I need to interact with? The door? Door. Yes! Door is interactable. But I know I should be running. But I'm curious. So, let's proceed. I don't think Catnap is actually following us. And if he is, well, then good for him. Oh, it's raining blood. I would have preferred raining men, but okay. Wow, he has a lot of trophies. What did you guys do to deserve this? To get, like, Vlad the Impaler? Okay. I have satisfied my curiosity. So, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what is going on over there? Maybe he's the one that's leaving all the dead bodies everywhere. Like, of all the, like, the animals. I don't know. I don't know who's your favorite. I don't know who's your mainstay. I don't know who's your main. Ooh, more Vlad the Impaler. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so I gotta time this right. We gotta go this way, jump across, then we've gotta go that way. Then this way. and then get there. Okay. That is the game plan. Okay. No! He is. Well, you better have better sleeping juice because he never. If he came last night, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning because my brain decided, yes, it's time to wake up. Okay. Come on. Okay. This. Okay. Let's get to the edge. Okay. Let's wait for the edge. No! So close, yet so far. I don't want to have to look down. No, it's just... I only slept for like 3 hours. No! I only slept for like 3 hours. That's it. My brain was like, yep, that's all you get. 3 hours asleep. To be fair, that's been like my normal average since I started been taking my like iron supplements, is that I only really need 3 hours of sleep. And then I'm up. I don't know what's in them though. Other than like vitamin D and C and iron. Yeah. That's how I normally operate, like 3 hours. I just do 3 hours. What I've been making sure though is that after I do the stream, I try to force myself into doing a nap. So that way I force myself to like sleep. So that way maybe I can get more sleep, but usually it doesn't work. No! Maybe I have to just look down. I hate this platform. I think you have to spread. I think so. For that one. I'm gonna run out of time anyway. Yep, I am. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try this. No. Okay. But what you suggested is right. The sane one. That is the right answer. Okay. So we're just gonna... stop. No. Okay. Yeah. Who knows? But, yeah. It's a lot better than when I used to do my theater days. My theater days, I used to only sleep like 15 minutes at a time, and that's it. That's all I got. Okay, we got across. Finally. Okay. Oh, catnap. Cool. Okay, let's figure out what we need to do here. Do we go this way? No, this way's a wrong answer. Oh, let's pull it. Alright. Oh, but I have to hold on to it. Okay. So this is gonna be difficult. Okay. Don't fuck this up. Okay. I think it's mostly because it's not that I'm trying to die in this game. It's just that I'm just bad at, like, platforming. Sometimes. No? I can't press it open? Okay. So we'll go the other way. Yes. No? No? That's a no? Wait. So, where am I supposed to go? This way? No? This way? No? Okay. Feel like I feel... Okay, maybe... Am I missing something? Because I feel... like I should be able to push one of these open. Right? Yes, it's just... I don't understand why it wasn't E. Me or Catnap? Who would win? Probably Catnap. Realistically, if our character did not have plot armor, we would die. Realistically. Let's see, what's in here? Okay, he got really into it. What does that say? The... Hour of Joy? Okay. Hour of Joy. Now we're back to where we started. Yay! Did we want to be here? Probably not. Cool. It's nice to see he has like a whole area. Like, he has like a whole couch system, a little living room here. Like, if he needs to throw out the trash, he doesn't have to go far. He just has to throw it here. And then, like, he's got power banks right here. You know, a whole kitchen, too. This is actually pretty solid. A refrigerator. He's living the good life. Like, considering he's in, like, an abandoned factory, this is actually pretty solid. This guy's living the good life. Oh, fuck. Okay. Can I just move you out of the way? Oh my gosh. Come on! Can you not? Why is it moving? I'm not even moving. And this thing is moving. Now you'd want to do it. Thank you. Okay. Let's go. Cool. Hey, elephant.
I'm a Bubbafant. Hey, I remember you.
You do?
An elephant always remembers.
I don't like that.
Want to know what I remember about you?
I don't think it was good, considering your tone. Did I remove your nails and like a torture and some like Guantanamo torture thing? Who the fuck's calling me? I got a phone now? Should I even be answering it? Who the hell would want to be on the other side of it? Ooh, drag marks. Cool. Okay, I have a thing here. Yeah, I'll get to the door. I'll get to the phone. Just give me a sec. Oh my gosh. Can you just chill? Can you just call back later? Is that an option? Is that an option? Can you just make that an option? Because you should be calling back later. Because, like, I'm pretty busy, dude. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this place. And you're giving me too much time. Come on. Oh.
Hey, can you hear me? You look kind of lost. I don't want you
Yeah,
to
it
die.
looks like it.
I'm gonna help you. Check this out. Look at the tube thing on the back wall. Ready? Boom! You can use that battery to open the door.
I highly doubt you're a child. Like, you're some possessed... Like, you're possessed... You're someone that's trying to pretend to be a child. Because whoever's in this place is definitely not a child. There's no children here. There's no children anymore. Like, I don't think it's been... It has to have been years. This place doesn't look like this was 1 year of disrepair. This looks like multiple years of disrepair.
Whoa. Did you do that? I guess that's where Catnap
You're watching on security cam footage, and you couldn't have helped me earlier?
letting you escape. But she needs you. We need you. You
Oh,
are
you need me, the dumb human that has no powers.
including you. Playcare is straight ahead. It's the home of Catnap. One of
Can you drop the facade, dude? We know you're evil.
8 of them, I think. Now it's just him. Playcare is his church. His hunting ground.
And you want me to go there?
Where he wants it to be. You better get moving quickly. We'll keep in touch.
Sure, we'll keep in touch. That's what they all say. And then they leave you. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. I think this wasn't caused by us. We would have crashed into it. Well. Okay, how are we gonna get across now? Okay. Gotta figure it out. You always come back. Okay, what am I missing? Am I supposed to, like, is there something I'm supposed to hang on? No. That's not something I can grab. I feel that there should be something I should be able to grab. Like to climb into here. Or did I accidentally trap myself already? Yes. Okay. So that's what I needed to do. Okay. Good. We figured it out. What made you laugh when I said I always come back? Oh, because, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the things I watch. So, yeah, Ollie, you're not here. Further proving that I don't believe you're a child. I believe you're something masking the fact that you are not a child. But I digress. I would be creeped out by this if we were in a different game. But we happen to not be. We're not in Five Nights at Freddy's, so we don't have to worry about security cam footage. Let me see. No, I can't get in here. Can I spy? Yes, I don't believe in... I have no hopes for Ollie. I have no hopes. Like, I highly doubt Ollie is a normal child. I highly doubt it. Like that, the hour of joy was... Children were exempt from the hour of joy. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? Okay. So, I gotta go in here, I think. But I gotta turn that on. Where's the other one? Okay, so... one of these, I gotta go like this. Right? And then I gotta go like this. Oh, fuck. Okay. So what I've gotta do here... Fuck. I can't... Can I maneuver you? Okay, okay, are you gonna move? How do I feel like I have to move this, but I can't figure out how to move it down. Okay. What if I use Q? Q and E to rotate? Okay. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, the same one, because I missed that. I was not paying attention. I am sorry. I did not pay attention. And that's why. Okay. That's never a good sign. Cool. Yay. Entry for 1. Elliot Express. See the world through the eyes of a child. That's never a good sign. You don't know what these children have been through. What waits for those who believe? Okay.
Hey, I'm Chicken. Want to go outside and hang out?
Are you gonna sell me some drugs in some weird dare campaign?
It's looking pretty bad outside.
Yeah, I feel like you're some narc.
I've never been outside before.
Okay. Who's my favorite FNAF character? Personally, I have to say it's Gregory, personally. Gregory's just like a chaos goblin. Like, he's a chaos goblin, and I like chaos goblins.
Will you come with me?
Okay,
I'm
this is
scared.
getting more desperate. I'm sorry. Is your, like, supplier having some, like, issues with you? Are you just having a hard time selling? Dude, like, what are you trying to sell to me? What is it laced with? Like, I'm sorry, man.
Here, follow me. I'll step out first.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, dude, but you're very, 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 like, if you're trying to get people to buy your product, man, don't be this desperate. Okay. (6'1"). Okay. Oh, cool. A swimming pool of blood. Cool. That's not terrifying at all. Let's see what we have here. Gives Alice in Wonderland died. Not Alice Madness Returns, but Alice in Wonderland, but she died. That's what it gives. Let me see. Open. Yay, we opened. Definitely Catnap's been here, because we see the claw marks here. There's nothing for me to interact with other than this. Ooh, dead bodies impaled. More impaled bodies. Wow. I missed that. Okay, we got a backpack. Are we not going to take the backpack? The backpack would probably be useful.
Elliot Ludwig. When you look around at the world today, what one thing do you think it
The
needs?
fact that it has subtitles of what we're supposed to be hearing, and yet we can't hear it.
I never have enough. Understanding, I can never get any. Faith, the common man has lost it.
I think the audio's bugged in this area, because I'm not even hearing the audio.
I think each was also missing something. Something simple. You see,
Okay, this would be terrifying to a child.
a smile.
Like, going through a cavern system like this? If this is seeing the world through a child's eyes, this would be terrifying.
A smile is understanding.
Like, imagine this. This looks like hell.
Gratifying to my soul than being the reason for a child's smile.
Oh, I have to go...
That ignites all their hopes and dreams. Or
So,
only
it
through
won't
hopes and
let me
dreams
listen
we
unless I'm
create
turned
a
backwards.
better world. One where our children need not be afraid. One where they are protected. After all, this company and its toys are nothing without them. These children deserve to smile. They deserve to love. And they
So far,
deserve a safe home. That is
Yeah.
why it is with enormous pleasure that as the founder of Playtime Codes,
I have to say,
announce
Poppy, because she's the right amount of, like,
our
conniving
very own on-site
and manipulative.
orphanage. But it's not only that. It's a
I was in a
school,
dark cave a few times before as a kid. I wasn't scared during a tour. But imagine a child that's never experienced it, right? This is their first experience with, like, normalcy, and they're just, like, shown caverns of hell.
Until such a time they have all of that in you. May play care bring joy, inspiration, and smiles to all who
It would be
enter
so
these
much more
doors.
impactful if I was able to turn the other direction and hear this.
Not us.
But okay. Willy Wonka, but with toys. Yeah. Oh, what you want, Ollie?
It's me again, Ollie. Cool place, right? The kids used to live here. Now look at it. Anyways, do you see that statue in the middle of the room? Take
Yeah.
the stairs that go under it. There's a really cool room in there that powers literally all of Playcare.
Can you just drop it? Like, why do I even need to be here? Like, if you... Do we really need Catnap, like, pissed at me? Okay, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Hey, Jezebel. I'm gonna say Jezebel. Not Jezebel. Jezebel. Okay. I'm sorry. A conscious, abusive, bath of color, creativity in world, crafty corn, understands the importance of art and shares it with others, crayons, pencils, paint, or words on a page. Unicorn can see the beauty in anything imagined.
I'm
turn. Can you help me with my painting? Pass me the glue, please.
The fact that I have to turn backwards just to hear the audio. We know for sure this thing is still bugged. Bubba Fett. In the brains of the critters. Bright and attentive, he keeps his friends steady, always steers them to make smart choices. That way, they all might grow up to be bright and brilliant, each in their own way.
I'm Bubba Hey, I remember you.
Well, at least that one, we can hear it when we're facing forward. Poppy's hopscotch. Unafraid to hop where others might sit. So you're just obnoxious. Happy is the friend everyone needs to maintain their energy and enthusiasm. While sometimes loud and impatient, she always hop beside her friends, even if it means slow. Shut up, Ollie! Let me read! If I'm gonna be lured to my own death, let me have some time to myself to prepare. Anyways, like I was saying, even if it means slowing up once in a while to keep their pace.
I'm Hoppy Hopscotch. Wanna try hopping to the moon with me?
Cool.
I'm Hoppy Hopscotch. Wanna try hopping to the moon with me?
That's new. Dog Day. This is Dog Day, the sunny, strong, and determined leader of our critters. Each trust him to find the bright side in any situation, and to have a friendly word of encouragement should they feel down. He'll always keep his friends going, no matter what. Dude, you're depressed. You're just depressed. This one's depressed. Just based upon the description, I already know this one is the one that is depressed and is probably just like, I can't deal with these people. Do you know about we? I mean, we? What the fuck? Oh, WWE! I misunderstood. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. Rhea Ripley is one of my favorites.
Update says fetch.
Yeah, that's a guy that's depressed. Bobby Bear Hug. Okay. Kind, caring soul. Bobby Bear Hug shows compassion for everyone and for everything. People and places and things, large and small, are all receivers of her love. Each is enriched by attention and affection. In turn, so is she. So she's pansexual. Cool.
Hi, I'm Bobby Bear Hug. Wanna know how much I love you?
Probably a lot. Alright, Kickin' Chicken. Our local dealer. Your hair looks like bacon for some reason. That sometimes happens because my hair's curly. This is Kickin' Chicken, the cool guy in the crew. He maintains a sense of cool through anything, even the most tense situations knock him down. He'll pick himself back up and brush himself off and ask what's next.
Hey, I'm Kickin' Chicken. Wanna go outside and hang out?
Okay, cool. Okay, I can't go in here, so let's go to the other door. What?
Under the statue!
I get it, Ollie! I want to explore. Let me explore if I'm gonna die. This reminds me of Wanna-Do City, though. Like, this is something that only someone of the early 2000s, like being a kid in the early 2000s. But, there used to be a place down in the south called Wanna-Do City. It used to be located in, like, Florida. Down south, like, Miami, right? And I think Doral. I don't know, somewhere around there. And it used to have facades like this. Why are you crashing now? It used to have facades like this. And I remember, like, how that place worked was, like, you took your kid there, and they got to try out any job, right? So you got to try out, like, oh, being an investigator. Oh, was it like to be a model? What's it like to be an airplane pilot? What's it like to be a stewardess? So you got to try out different jobs, and they actually had, like, a bank in there where you can, like, put your money into the Wanna-Do City bank. So that way next time if you came back, you could go and take out, withdraw money and deposit money, like Wanna-Do City money. And you would use that every time you would do any job there, you would earn money. And then after you earn the money, you would then go and deposit it in the bank or use it to buy fake groceries or go on amusement park rides. And it was basically, like, the whole point of it was, like, where a kid gets to, like, learn how to learn, like, what they want to do in life. So I went there once, only once, and I went, like, couple months before it closed down, because it closed down, like, when I was, like, in elementary school. And that, I went on, like, a field trip, like a really big field trip. And what happened is that I went there. They had, like, the one thing they were advertising at that time was they had just added being an archaeologist. So they had, like, a sand pit. Oh my gosh. They had a sand pit to go and dig for, like, bones and dig for, like, fossils and stuff like that. So that was something that was super cool. I'm looking at all the stuff. And look at this. They had, like, stuff like that. I didn't really care for the architecture stuff because I also was like, if I'm gonna be here, it's gonna take a long time. You know, I just want to go and just, like, have as much time as I wanted. Hey, Baba Chops! Welcome. So I did, like, the private investigator one, which was so fun. Doing, like, the private investigator, like, detective one was so fun to do because you got to, like, there was one, and I remember this one very vividly, where there was this crime scene, right, where you were in a lady's kitchen, and they are like, okay, they set you up, and it's like, okay, this lady got poisoned, but we don't know how she died. Like, we know she got poisoned, but we don't know why she got poisoned. And right now, the wife is on trial for murder, and you have to be the one to figure out the cause of death. That type of stuff, right? And so the whole point of the whole crime scene is to, like, dust for clues, look at fingerprints and stuff like that. And you basically, after you do everything, you solve. The solution is that the maid used bleach but forgot to wash her hands. And so she accidentally poisoned herself when she went to make herself a cup of water and she touched the rim of the cup. And so that's the idea. Understand? I know it's there. I know where it is. You're like, Ollie, I just want to explore right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to explore later, so I want to just check out everything first. Poppy flowers, so that tells me Poppy's gonna pop out of there at some point. I want to explore everything first. But yeah, and another thing I remembered, because it was the most annoying thing about Wanadu City, was it was loud as fuck, because they had a firework store that would explode every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, no, not even every 30 minutes, every 10 minutes, that stupid firework building would explode. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, can it not explode? That thing is ear piercing. And this was before I got used to, like, I started wearing, like, earplugs everywhere. So, like, it was ear splitting how loud that shit was. It was louder than anything in that whole place. Ooh, ducks. But yeah, I remember that place. It was a really cool place, and I'm sad it went. I know that there's one that exists in, like, Texas. So it exists in some capacity, but it doesn't exist anymore, in a way. But yeah, one day I wanna, though, like, I'll probably buy a prop from, like, Wanadu City, because that place was cool. I wish we could ride it. It would be so cool if we could ride it, but I know it wouldn't work. Like, I want to be in here. That would be so cool. This would be like a chill little swimming pool that you would get to ride. Like, this would be so luxurious. So cool. I know, like, these are orphans that they died horrible deaths, and also they lived in sucky living conditions, but damn, this area is so cool. Alright, let's go. Let's do what Ollie wants us to do. Okay, that has too many eyes. You've been live for 2 hours. Yeah. I'm not worried for how... What the fuck was that sound? Oh, okay. Okay.
So, you got the key. Now the question you're probably asking yourself is, where does it go? Well, head back out, and you should find a door just to the left of the cable car you took down here.
The question I'm asking myself is, why are you helping me, Ollie? What is your true motives? Like, and also, I don't think you want me out of this alive. So why am I even helping you? Why am I even going along with this? Yes, because you keep reminding me to go where I need to go. I know where I need to go. I know where I need to go. I just want to explore. Because I know that whenever there's a time where there's, like, peace, usually that means that is the one and only time that you're going to be able to go and do what you want to do. So, to explore. No, not this. There's going to be something else. And so I would rather explore everything first than to not explore it and then I'm not able to go back. Cool. Punch cards. Okay. Okay, why is it TV green right there? Why is it getting TV staticky? The chickens are so cute. Yes, I know. I bought them from a creator on Etsy, because a lot of my throwables I buy them from creators on Etsy because it's a little easier for me to do it if someone makes them ahead of time. Then I don't have to like go in and make them, cut them out, make sure they're sized correctly and everything like that. It's a lot easier for me to just be like, okay, someone else makes it, and then I can just do what I need.
Welcome to the gas production zone, the beating heart of the whole evil play care system. All that gas you see coming from the machine is made right here in the factory. It's called the red smoke. Right now, it's all headed off to the right. We need to make that red smoke go left instead. That's how we can get to him. The machine
You need to go back to the statue
down
later so
safeguards for you to work
let
around,
you know.
but I think you can do it.
Can you get more?
I'll call you once it's done.
Right now I don't have money, so what I am doing is for the throwables I'm making them myself for the most part. And then when I have money again, then I'll buy more. It's just right now I am short on funds, and so it takes me a while. So it's offline. We need to set this up. Okay, we have 2 cubes that we have to do. That looks like a place I want to go, but I know I'm probably not going to be able to go. Chancletas. Let me see. Okay, that's an elevator, but I can't go in the elevator. Let's go this way. Okay. There's a TV. Let's see. Is it glitched or is it not supposed to make sound? Okay, I want to explore, so I want to see what's up here. Oh, can't. Okay. So, can't do that. And can't do this. Okay, so it's railing us. So, we need to do this. There's a door up there, so something's gonna happen where we're gonna jump back in here. Cool. Now we get a flashlight. Not that we needed one. It's not gonna make sound. Oh, it's not supposed to make sound? Okay, then that's okay. Oh, there's a TV here! I wanna see. I wanna see. I'm interested in seeing what it has to say. Can I turn off the stupid flashlight thing? Is there like a button? I can't see it. Extended wire length. Swap hands is easy. Prototype. So wait, you're able to swap hands? How are you supposed to swap the hands? Is it like a... Is there a tab? You do 1 and 2. That's not gonna work for me. You see, 1 and 2 don't work for me. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to change the numbers. Fuck. Close. Can I close it? No. Fuck. Fine. Can I get out? Okay, let me go into settings. Because we can't have 1s and 2s be our controls. Let me key swap them. Can I key swap? I can't key swap. Oh. Yeah, it's just I don't want it. The scroll wheel doesn't work. It's number keys that it has to happen. Ah. Okay. Let's resume. Oh, it does work with the scroll wheel. It just didn't do it the first time. Oh, what's my favorite foods? I said it last stream, but like tostones, but how my mom makes it. Tostones, but what she does is she like makes them like maduros. So she'll get like the bananas and the plantains, the plantanitos when they're like the ripest, so when they're the sweetest. And then what will happen is that she then double fries it, and then she adds like a ton of salt to it, so it's like salty but sweet at the same time, so it balances each other out. Can I toggle this flashlight? Because this flashlight's annoying. Can I just turn off the flashlight? Is that an option? Because I don't want blinding like brightness everywhere I go. Oh, it was stuck. That's what happened. Okay. Okay. Chancleta. I feel at home with chancletas. Oh yeah. Let's see. What do you have for me, Ollie? No? I don't have to be here yet? I thought I was gonna have to be here. No? No? Not here? This is not where I'm supposed to be yet? Okay, so we gotta go back. That sucks. Okay. Well... Yes, I'll hydrate. Let me pause so it doesn't freak out. Ah! Okay. Let me put on chat, like, came off for like a sec. Ah, my foot itches. I have, you know when your like foot itches like in the middle of the foot, and it's annoying. Ugh. I hate it. Alright, let me drink some water. I learned the last time, don't sit it next to me, because the thing doused me with water when it tipped over, and I had to put a towel underneath me. Alright, let me check on while I'm here, might as well check on how all the other stream is. Great, I just skinned my foot. Great. I just injured my foot. That happened. Okay. So this is going well. Let me check on the other one. The other one's doing good as well. Perfect. Everybody looks good. We don't see any issues here. And let me fix this, so I can see how it's doing. Oh my gosh, that jumped high. Oh, wow. We're at 220? Wow. Thank you, guys. Wow, you guys are being so sweet. Jeez. Are my eyes closed? No. It's just VC face is being annoying. Okay. So let's keep going. But yeah, I just skinned my toe. with my foot. Not fun. That hurts. Ow. Ah. Part of me wants to grab my stream hat, but then the other half of me is like, if I do that, then you guys are not going to be able to see my eyebrows move. So I'm like, I want my jingly hat. I have like a hat that I hand stitched and handmade. That is my favorite hat that I like to wear, but I can't wear it whenever I stream because, of course, then you guys can't see my eyebrows. Let's go back here. Because I definitely am missing something over here. So let's see. Wait. Okay. I don't know why, but for a second it decided...
Welcome to the gas production zone. The beating heart of the whole...
Did I just restart it?
All that gas you see coming from
No!
right here in the factory. It's called the red smoke. Right now...
Oh, I didn't restart him. He's just being... Oh my gosh, he's...
Make that red smoke go left instead.
Yes, I got that. I got that the first time.
Probably have a few dumb safeguards for you to work around, but I think you can do it. I'll call you once it's done.
I got that the first time, Ollie. I don't need a reminder. I don't need a reminder. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where does it need me to go. Because it's not really obvious. Because this says it's offline, so it's not ready yet. So, maybe this? No. I feel like this would do something, but it's not. So I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe up there? No. Let me look up. We can't do this because we don't have it. We can't open this. Because for some weird reason, it doesn't want to acknowledge it. So where do I get the blue battery? I feel like I'm missing something. Like there's something I'm missing. Like, no, 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 no. Okay. Definitely not that. Maybe this door? No. That door is a no-no. But where else? Like, I went to the other section, and it just reset the level. Right? So it doesn't make sense. Where do I do the next part? The purple hand pushes you up high on the pads. On the purple pads. It pushes me up high. Oh! Am I doing something wrong? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Do I need to do like a running start? And just do, like, this. No. I remember this working. Yeah, no, it for some reason it does not... Nope. It's just like... Nope. Am I doing it wrong? Like... Nope. Nope. I'm literally like jumping and then trying to do it the way I would think you would do it. Because this clearly does nothing. Jumping and doing it seems to have some effect, but not really. Reversing the order doesn't work either. Maybe both? No. Nope. That just sticks me back to the ground. Do I just need to be on it? No. 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 Am I just missing something? Okay, maybe... Okay, maybe reset it? No. No. Is this the coordination thing where I have to, like, press them at the same time? Maybe try disconnecting the green battery on the door. True. No? It doesn't allow me to. It doesn't allow me to. So whatever I'm missing, it's either glitched out or I'm missing something. Maybe I'm supposed to do it in a different area? To, like, try it out? But I don't see any other place where you would need to. Last thing I can think of is press the button in the main machine. Yeah, true. No. Let's try this one. That does nothing. Okay, maybe, nope. No parkouring. Like, I don't even know how it's supposed to work. Is it, no. Nope, nope, nope. If you guys know what I'm doing wrong, please tell me, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because I feel like there's one thing I'm missing, and I'm not connecting the dots. You know what? Let's look it up. Because, like I said, there is no shame in looking this shit up. I am going to look it up and see what the fuck I did wrong. Gab Smolders to the rescue. Time. We know that time. It's Gab Smolders to the rescue. Okay, go to Gab Smolders. Gab Smolders to the rescue. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Okay, let's go into this. Another ad. No, I do not want to play Roblox and get gift cards. Okay, where's where she gets the... Okay, she gets the thing. She puts the purple thingy on. Yeah, it's glitched out. That's what it is. It's glitched out. Because what's supposed to happen is you're not even supposed to jump. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to do this. And it's supposed to propel you upwards. So, what I'm gonna do, because I know it now that it is glitched out, I'm going to do is I'm gonna put this on just chatting for 2 seconds. I'm gonna close out of the game and reopen the game. So let's do that. So we're gonna close out of the game. Yes. Closing out of game. Let's put this on just chatting for 2 seconds while I get this situated. But yeah, that's what's happening. It's supposed to propel you up. It's not supposed to, like, you're not supposed to jump into it. It's required that it's supposed to propel you up.